A key thing with any type of connecting with other people or an interview situation is body language. You'd be surprised at how impactful body language is and how much it communicates. Like if I was to fold my arms and lean back, that might have a certain connotation to it. Or if I was not to look you in the eye while I was talking, you might seem that strange, or may you not hear me well for one, but also it'd be like, well, that seems strange. Is he trying to hide something? So here's a couple body language do's and don'ts that'll really help you. First thing with body language on the do side is it all depends on culture. Some folks, talk closer as far as a culture or further away, or they have different ways of communicating or body language, shaking hands, bowing, whatever it might be. So it does all depend on culture. And I come from the United States, I come from that perspective of culture. So do adapt this to your culture. Also, body language can convey messages that are stronger than words many times, as we mentioned. When you enter into an interview situation, let's say you're walking in and you're first meeting the person, you want to be confident from a body language standpoint, but not cocky or anything like that, or not disdainful. It's confident. You're up. Your body is erect. You're standing, straight up and down. You're sitting straight up and down. You project this level of confidence. You're not looking down. You've got eye contact, and you're really in a confident mode. When you're answering questions, you want to have about 80% or more of eye contact. When you don't have eye contact, it means you might be hiding something, or that can be the impression, or it just might seem uncomfortable for the person who's interviewing you. By the same token, if it's 100% and you're just staring at them with wide eyes the whole time, that can be a little nerve-wracking too. So it's okay to look around every once in a while, but you want to really focus on having eye contact. Use your head. Use your head to nod in agreement or maybe disagreement. Usually you're nodding in agreement, or you're nodding that you're understanding the question by nodding your head. Also, don't forget to smile and be generally happy that you're here for an interview. It makes everybody feel good as opposed to being kind of nervous or unrelaxed. By smiling, it actually relaxes your whole body. Plus, it paints a better body language picture of you. As far as the hands, some people say, you shouldn't talk with your hands too much, or try to keep your hands folded. So it might depend on your culture. Think of your culture on that. But for many people, they're very comfortable talking with their hands. I know I certainly am. I talk with my hands a lot. Just so you're not waving around all crazy-like and being distracting, but it's okay to talk with your hands, maybe like I'm doing here right now, is perfectly fine. And actually, it's very comfortable for the interviewer and comfortable for you. We talked about good posture, sitting erect, not slouching or leaning forward too much. If anything, just sitting down. When you're sitting erectly with a slight lean towards the interviewer is fine. Is actually very good. And the last part of the do's is what's called mirroring. Like if you look in a mirror and how you see yourself in a mirror, is to kind of follow the body language of the person who's interviewing you. So just a little bit behind them is the idea. So if he's sitting straight up or she's sitting straight up interviewing you, and so are you, and they lean back a little bit, then you could lean back a little bit, a little bit after that. If they start leaning forward, you lean forward. You can mirror that, but don't get so caught up like, oh my God, I got to follow them all the time like a dance. Just if anything, just maintain that normal erect, straight posture with a little lean forward, and you're fine. Be comfortable, be relaxed, but don't be, slouchy or leaning over stuff. You want to show yourself as a professional. Couple of things on body language don'ts to do. One, it all depends on culture once again, so look at it from your cultural point of view and the company your interview's cultural point of view, particularly if you're interviewing internationally. And same thing, can really convey a strong message, maybe a more powerful message in a wrong way. We talked about eye contact, slouching, all the things that we talked about in the body language do's. Do those, but don't do the opposite of them, like not having eye contact or slouching or appearing not confident and looking down. Avoid all those kind of things. Just take the do's and don't do the opposite of those. Particularly watch out for a couple of things, like wringing of hands, where people sometimes go like this. It's a natural nervous thing. Just hold your hands together. If you do that or talk with your hands will help a great deal with that. Or if your legs are nervous or you have some foot tapping, to just be aware of that. Also, you see people where they fold their arms, and in many cultures, this is the closed off position. It's almost an argumentative position. So depending on your culture, but in most cultures, being open, having your body open is a very opening, welcoming, and communicative way. So try to do that too. It's okay to touch your head or your face every once in a while, just not to do excessively or wiping yourself. Try not to touch your face too much as far as just some general body language, or shifting in your seat. Sure, there could be some mirroring, going forward, back, maybe even cross your leg every once in a while. If the interviewer's crossing your leg, we're all comfortable together. That's fine every once in a while, but the idea is maintain your comfortable, erect, slightly lean forward posture, open your body, talk with your hands a little bit is fine, eye contact, and you'll be great. So the idea is body language counts right from the day you walk, or the moment you walk in the door, from the person you first meet at the reception area to all the way through the interview. And just be natural. Be in confident body language, but in the end, just be natural and relaxed and answer the questions and have a good time with it too. Remember, you've got a great opportunity and be excited about that and smile in the last part of the body language. Smile and show that enthusiasm.